pages up there. I don't know who created it, but thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Let me start with the vision.
Yes, please.
Okay. To help every young person identify and develop their unique talents and dedicate them to the Lord's service, we envision a world where never again must a young person live an aimless life. We see a time when all young people know their true purpose and lead meaningful lives in the Lord's service.
Amen. Thank you. And our values. It says sacrificing. We take up our cross by stepping out of our comfort zone for Christ. Faithful. We're faithful in that which is least so that we can be faithful also in much. Leadership development. We develop leaders by giving others the opportunities we wish we had when we were in their situation. That hits me so much harder this time around.
Why?
Because of just Saturday, just the revelation that God gave me. Like with the young people, it's like they are where we used to be, and you know, that's our commission, developing leaders. I love it.
I love it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intentional. We lead purposeful and intentional lives by having a definite aim in all that we do. Communication. Of all the gifts we have received from God, none is capable of being a greater blessing than our speech. Improvement. Something better is our watchword. Enthusiasm. We are passionate about the work we are engaged in. Resourcefulness. We develop leaders who can take up the work of spreading the gospel wherever they are. And a bias for action. We take what we learn and make it practical. All right. Carmen, would you be willing to do our mission for us?
Our mission is to inspire and rightly train an army of youth to dedicate their lives to Christ's service and engage in the finishing work of redemption before the soon coming of Jesus. We do this through our unique digital training curriculums, live workshops, daily video mentoring, and other exclusive success resources.
Wow. Thank you very much. All right, step 2. Reconfirm annual aims and confidence in achieving monthly missions. Do I skip to number 3? Happens here.
Yeah, skip to number 3 right now.
All right. It says Shanicia will create a system for consistently showing up on the platforms of our strategic partners, as mentioned by receiving Myron's $1 Million Day Shield Award by December 15, 2022. And we are on our way, you guys.
Praise God.
This was just something that was verbalized just less than a year ago. And now we're in his inner circle.
Is that what that... Okay.
Well, that's one step closer to where we need to be, you know. I guess I'll just read the rest of them.
Yeah.
Alright. It says Denzel will implement the Offer Mastery Bootcamp principles as mentioned by receiving Myra's $1 Million Day Shield Award by December 15th, 2022. Katharina will master the marketing math of the 4 ways to grow a business as mentioned by receiving Myra's $1 Million Day Shield Award by December 15th, 2022. And Enoch will find someone who can lead the team to implement the Leaves of Autumn content model using Content Fries as measured by selling 100 pieces of community service content a day by December 15th, 2022. You're on the way with that one too. Now on TikTok we're doing 2 or 3 weeks.
Did you just buy those?
No, I did not.
What are you saying about 2 to 3 weeks?
With the content.
What about
Leaves of Autumn. I'm saying we're on our way to that goal too.
Yeah, we are. We're really on track. It's amazing to see what the team has been doing.
Alright, 2.2. Reconfirm progress and confidence in achieving monthly missions.
Didn't you guys start without us?
You said, did we start without you?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Started at
4:30?
No.
5:30.
Oh,
They didn't start without us.
Oh,
No.
that's what you meant. I thought you meant just now.
I thought you meant without you and Denzel.
Mm-mm.
Nope, just started at 5:30.
Yep, we're 8 minutes in.
So, reconfirm progress and confidence in achieving monthly missions. And so on a scale from 1 to 10, how much progress and confidence have we made towards completing our monthly missions? And,
8 more days.
yes, thank you. We have 8 days, 16 hours, 21 minutes, and a couple seconds until these monthly missions are, is that right? Or due? Wow.
That's right,
Okay.
because today's only the 16th.
Enoch,
Somehow.
you see this?
Time is.
Can we
Yeah,
talk
they
about this
mentioned
later?
it's Next Wednesday.
I don't think we can do that.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Where is time gone? Okay, and monthly meetings next Wednesday, you guys. All right, so
It's next Wednesday?
A week from this Wednesday, yes,
Yeah.
next Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Not this coming.
That's good.
yeah, next Wednesday. All right, so
8 days.
thank you, Kamran. Enoch, would you want to do the progress and things for Kamran?
Oh,
we can do
16
his?
hours. Carmen, do you need to stand up?
Oh, he's taxed already.
You're asking me to take notes?
Yeah,
Oh, I can take notes.
yeah. While he does his.
That's fine.
Okay.
I didn't know what you meant by do the progress. It's like, what are you talking
The
about?
progress and confidence. That's what we're writing. That's the next step.
I'm not writing his confidence.
No. You know. Anyways,
I
Kamran.
understand what
Take
you're
notes.
saying now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I get you're asking me to take notes. Sorry, come on.
Oh, that, I just got it. I'm just like, wait, what? What's that have to do with everything?
I thought you were talking to him and he wasn't responding, and you're asking me to like.
That's what
answer
I
for him.
realized just now, like a few seconds ago. I was like, what do you mean? Okay, we were all on the same page now.
I'm on page 51622.
So am I.
Good.
All right, Kamran, what progress have you made this week? Enter your mission for us, please.
Carmen, you did it.
You got it all
Yes.
out.
What do I do?
Congratulations.
What did you do, Kamran? That's what we're asking.
Come on, what did you do?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Got a published ebook.
Nice. Praise the Lord.
Yeah. And it got to #1 best-selling.
Yeah, I did.
That is so
God is
cool.
good.
Is Katharina with us?
No,
Oh, yeah.
That was the pre-order one though. Like,
it still got to #1 best-selling.
Is Sherry
It's the
with
same
us?
book.
Yes.
And we got the picture to prove it too.
So we got that done. Yeah.
It's amazing. We got a #1 best-selling book before the book was ever fully written. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite the testimony right there.
Put that in the arsenal. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so what progress led up to that win right there?
that
What do we
one
do?
right there.
Yeah.
Cameron, do you find it difficult to recognize the progress that you've made or good contributions that you've done?
Well, why do you ask that?
Because this is a time of great rejoicing, and you're,
We shall come rejoicing.
bringing in the sheaves.
Some other things while you're looking for your list, Sister Kathy sent out a lot of invitations for people to review the book and things. I think 20 something, over 20 something people, right?
I had 17 that said yes, but yeah, I sent over 27, I think 26, 27
Yeah.
invites. And
Wow, that's a good return, Kathy.
I know it was, praise God.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one more come in today. I asked her today, and she said yes, and I sent her the new link. She doesn't even know that there was an old link.
Wow.
She just came in with a new link.
That's real good. So you got people that were ready and willing to do that.
Yeah.
So now people are ready to go
Mm-hmm.
with placing the order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could send to the. Have you sent to the old people already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did you say to them?
I said something to the effect. Just a second. I'll bring one up.
Did you copy and paste them?
Yes, I did.
Well, that's nice. I'm proud of you.
I said something like, we are new at publishing on Amazon and we are learning as we go. Would you be interested in looking at it to help us? Those are the people who didn't get the link before.
She said something to that effect, or something like that.
No, I meant to the.
people who had gotten.
Yeah, that's who I was trying to find
Okay,
out.
then I said, we are new at publishing on Amazon and we are learning as we go. Thanks for your patience and willingness to help us. This is the new link that's been updated and the review section is open.
Oh, good.
Praise the Lord.
That's
That's
good.
awesome. Thank you, Sis Kathy. So we did that, and Carmen, did you
Who wrote
have
that?
some things you wanna share?
Who wrote what?
That response? Who wrote that?
Shanice wrote half of it. Enoch gave me verbally the other half, so I put the two together.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a good job. Thanks, guys.
Or does anyone else have anything that they'd like to share in regards to progress that we made towards this mission? It's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
Who's going to be able to keep track of the bestsellers to make sure the orders go through?
You don't have to. Amazon does that.
No, we have to keep track of what it's ranking, because it can change within an hour.
Yeah.
You can get to bestseller and be gone.
It does. Are you going to sit there and watch that all day long?
Not all day
Yeah.
long, but we need to keep track.
If a
Someone needs to be
person checked
responsible.
in on it.
If no one's responsible, then we won't get done.
Is that an area that we need support to move forward?
Yep.
You can write that down if you didn't already. And also,
The sales page, was that done in the last 7 days?
yeah.
That
was
sales
gonna
page
say
looks
that.
really nice.
Well,
Thank you,
praise the Lord.
Shanicia, for doing that. I know it was the first time you've done it, but
Definitely.
you sure got that down pat. You're natural.
There's a word that needs to be taken out.
She built a website.
Yeah, she did good. What was the word? I think it was not somewhere.
That was on Amazon, not on the not
Oh,
on the sales
Amazon.
page.
Where's the South page at? Is that on Amazon?
On Notion.
Oh, no, sure.
And also, something that was new for me is editing. Edited 7 chapters. But that was interesting. I don't know all of them. I don't think I did all of them in the past 7 days, but they got done. So praise God for that.
Progress, progress, progress.
Amazing.
So, Conron, what should that number be now? For progress.
Thanks for your hard work, you guys.
This is amazing.
Progress.
Yes.
Progress. The outcome is using our book to position Enoch as a business coach and book speaking engagements. How close are we to that?
It's not an outcome, that's a why.
What's the outcome?
Publish the mentor book.
The ebook's published. Is that 10?
That's a 10.
Yeah.
You got it.
Alright.
There it is.
By May 13th, though, that didn't happen.
I think it did, didn't it?
Oh, published, no.
No.
Because it was Saturday night, the 14th.
I think we just used the word publish, not knowing all the distinctions. We got it published by
that's
May
true.
13th, though.
That's true.
What?
Because we used the word published, we didn't mean like listed, published, pre-order, like public. We didn't have any of that terminology. That's not what we meant when we said that. So we wanted to get the book out on Amazon by May 13th. That was the goal, which is what we got.
We got that done with like the 5th.
Yep.
Real early.
We got it ahead of time. And it got to #1 bestseller.
Yeah. That's real cool.
It's amazing.
Alright. Anything else?
Confidence.
I meant
That's
in
already
regards to
done.
progress. But
Okay.
what's your confidence? With the 10? Are we supposed to put the date now to the 25th for this?
No.
I saw that in the stepping stones.
What do you mean?
It said change the date after the 13th.
Why would we change the date? For what?
I don't know. What
We-
else?
we
I
should
don't know what
probably-
needs to be done.
We could probably set another, craft another one of what needs to be done.
Okay. Wow, 10 out of 10. That's real good. Alright, come on. So, where am I? So what's your #1 biggest problem that you're currently facing, such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving the mission forward?
How can I be facing a problem and not? No.
Yes, let's think about our questions.
Number one biggest problem.
Probably not having a goal.
Goal setting.
Having a number one problem?
Having like a follow-up one.
Biggest problem.
Is it having the #1 biggest problem? Or like a follow-up thing to be solving?
I don't understand your question.
I'm asking Conwan if that's what it is. For his #1 biggest problem.
Let's move on.
What do you see as the #1 biggest problem to move forward, Shanicia?
Well, you just mentioned the thing. I'm not sure if that's major, but having someone to keep track of when we hit #1 bestseller.
Would you be able to keep track of that? Since you looked at it multiple times last time?
I do. Sure. And there was something else you said about keeping track of the orders. Oh, never mind.
It's the same
that
thing.
the same thing?
That's the same thing. So, all that is just looking at it a couple of times, seeing where it's at.
I actually looked at it earlier. It didn't pop up the way it did before when I was looking at it.
That's because
the categories and things.
That's because we don't have anyone who bought it.
That's not true.
It's not true.
Nope.
How do you know?
Because I bought it.
No, look, listen. I'm saying we don't have enough people to buy it to get into the bestsellers.
No, I meant the categories were there regardless.
You know, I'm
We
gonna go
can't-
upstairs on my own
Why?
because my back hurts.
Okay.
At least I thought they were.
No, the categories only show up when we get into the top list. If we don't sell enough books, then it doesn't show up on the categories.
Oh. Do you think having it on pre-order made a difference?
No.
Oh, okay.
We have to sell enough books for it to show up on the bestseller,
Gotcha.
even if it's the top 1,000 bestseller.
Well, there are some problems.
And we have to get enough orders. The key is we need to get enough orders within, like one day, like the day, or just building anticipation. So if we lost momentum and people, it was like the boy who cried wolf, and then people are like, oh, been there, done that, didn't work out, then if the urgency and pressure isn't built, then that could really throw off our bestseller launch.
Okay. Well, that could be a problem.
So,
Want me to ask her to buy a book?
yeah, buy a book and leave a review for sure. Send her thearmyofyouth.com/launch has all the details. We want to send it to all of our friends and family.
What is it?
It's the Pretty Link launch.
And when are we going to be posted in the bestseller groups?
Is that LAU?
Uh-huh. LAUNCH.
The armyofyouth.com launch?
Yeah, /launch.
Okay.
Yep. And then, so we gotta, we want to get it to the bestseller category with our friends and family.
Do you want me to tell her what to say for the, to leave a review?
Yeah, if you want to craft a review for her to send, that's fine.
Okay.
That'd be great. She probably wouldn't do very good with hers.
Yeah.
Welcome, Brother Denzel. Good to hear your voice, Katharina.
When do you need that in there?
We need it today. Or tomorrow.
Well, those are the problems that I see. Does anyone else see what the number one biggest problem could be?
Right now?
For the book. The monthly mission.
What about Gabriel? Did he get paid? How does that stuff work?
Yeah, they take the money out, and then when the
Gabriel
time's
didn't
up,
do what we wanted him to do.
Then
Did he cut
you
it in
need
half
to
or
write a
something?
report.
Can you do that, Mom?
What?
They asked about it in a private message.
Did you answer it?
No, we didn't
not.
answer.
I didn't answer?
No, we did
I
not
didn't.
answer.
What is it
It's
in
the
the email?
The three of us are responsible for it. It's on Fiverr
Fiverr.
inbox.
So we're firing Gabriel?
Probably.
Did you want to pay him anything for what he did?
I'm okay with paying him something. What do you guys think we should pay him?
Did he do half the work?
Enoch at the Army of Youth?
I haven't looked at the manuscript. I don't know what work he's done. Cameron would know. Shanicia would know.
Did he do half?
I don't know exactly what
Is
he
it
did.
the Army, Enoch at the Army of Youth?
I don't know
Every
what-
time I went
what
in
it
there,
I
is.
think so. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, I'll read
So
it.
half? No, that's probably a
He's
stretch.
probably already paid.
Cameron would know best.
Brother, come on. Did he do half? No. He didn't.
I won't answer that.
Okay.
What did he say?
He said he won't answer that.
Said he wants to be left alone.
Okay.
So basically, the big thing that we got to do is follow the instructions that they outlined for the bestseller launch. Figure out Shanicia, if you could figure out those dates, those time frames that they have, because it sounds like that there's a pre-launch with friends and family. So basically, this marks day one of our pre-launch with the friends and family, and that period, maybe you already have the dates. Does that last a week, Shanicia?
It was 35 days. We can 5 she said give it as a buffer, but it's really 3 days.
Oh, okay. So then everybody that we sent that to, we need to give them a deadline. That the deadline to leave the review.
But that wasn't pre-launch though.
What do you
It
mean
was
pre-launch?
pre-launch is like when you tell them okay it's gonna be released at this time and then you build up the pressure until that date.
You're
But
saying
it's
the
already
pre-launch
launched.
was 3 to 5 days?
It was still
Enoch.
supposed to be
But
launched
I mean we
on
can
the
still do
18th.
it. We can still
Mom?
get people to
This says that.
Listen, now is not the time to talk to Fiverr. We're in the middle of a meeting. It's best for you to engage. Take notes, and then go do that later. We could take notes of anything you need to do. This isn't the time to have conversations with
Okay.
virtual assistants.
You don't want me to talk to you about it.
Not right now. Yeah, you could talk about it, but we're in the middle of a conversation. Find a break in it, don't interrupt, and then just to change the subject. We can't have so many conversations going on at once. I want to hear what you have to say, just at the right time. And then we could take notes on it. Katharina, are you able to take notes?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Cameron, are you able to take notes?
Who's gonna do it if I don't?
I don't know because I'm not taking notes. I took 3 lines, and it's not because I'm refusing. It's just people are talking with me. I can't talk and take notes at the same time. So most of this conversation has been lost. Yeah, you want to watch the video? It's
What video?
lost.
Okay.
All of these are recorded. So that's a yes, Comrade? Appreciate it, brother. Okay, Mom. I want to hear what you have to say about Fiverr, but can we finish with the launch real quick? You're saying that the pre-launch is 3 days before it's public. And it doesn't make sense that the launch starts the day that it's public because like everything that I ever know about launching is building pressure before it goes it's released. So like the launching is all the stuff we're like adding up to it so that the day it's released it's like a big hit.
I don't know what the difference is between launch and release, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Release
okay.
is the day that people can have access to it.
It sounds like launch to me.
Well, launch is like when you do signings and you tell the public that there's a book and stuff.
That it's
like
coming,
that.
it's coming.
Yeah.
Launch is like it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Mark your calendar. Look at the date. It's gonna come.
And you talk
it's
on the
almost there.
radios and
Yep.
television.
It's like I got a new book that's coming out at this date, and you go on 50 podcasts in 3 days,
Yeah.
and then
Because a launch
all
is
of
like
them-
a takeoff.
Yeah, launch is building up pressure,
Until
wait,
take off.
anticipation for the date, and when the date comes, boom, then it's ready to go. So
Is that already passed? Because didn't we launch it like today or yesterday?
no,
What's the difference between a pre-launch and a promo?
when you say promo, what do you mean by that?
I don't know, that's what it
A
said
promo
is.
to me sounds like a video that you're promoting something.
When it says 3 to 5 day promo in the actionable steps.
Promotion.
Okay, don't you have a video where where Chris describes what the different topics are?
She calls it a promo.
Yeah, she calls it a promo, but we don't know what it is.
The launch. I mean, all the stuff that we're going through, that we're calling pre-launch, is the same thing that she's saying for promo.
I don't know what steps we're going through. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, do you remember what he said about? He said that there's a bestseller launch. James, the guy that James had on, he said you don't want to do pre-order because it'll mess up your bestseller launch, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't remember.
So you don't remember the sentence? Okay.
No.
I remember he said something to the effect that you don't want to do pre-order because it'll mess up your bestseller launch because you want people to leave reviews. And it sounded like they were saying that there's about a week that they do the best with like the bestseller with your friends and family to get to bestseller, and then as you go to the public, he said that it's available for a week. It's public for a week, but it's not. But the public doesn't know about it. The public doesn't know it exists. You could even
So
still
like
be.
in the Facebook groups and things, they don't know about it.
Nope, no one knows about it, even though it's accessible to be purchased for a week. They put a date. They're just collecting reviews with like friends and family as before it goes public to the world. So if you could write down, Carmen, if you could write down for Shanicia to watch the session with James Malinchuk, his coach, to find out the time frame that they were discussing. And we need to get really clear on what those timelines look like.
James Malinchuk's coach?
Yeah.
The Weston guy?
Yeah, Weston. There, you can put Weston instead of
Weston
James
Lions.
Malinchuk. What's his last name?
Lions.
Lions?
Lions.
Oh, Lions.
Western Lions
Yeah,
with the Y.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
That'd be great.
Watch the session with the Western Lions guy. Oh.
To find out when, how long, or what are the dates for the launch? And then at some point, they talk about publishing the paperback. So we got to find out when to publish a paperback. And we also want to. Can you write that down, Kamran? We got to find out when to publish a paperback, and we also need to find out when to raise the price.
She said when you raise it every week after the 3 to 5 day is over, raise it until you see a drop off point where people when they stop buying it for that price, and then release the paperback. Raise it by $1 every week. That's what she said. Well, that's what Chris said. I don't know what Weston said.
Raising the ebook price $1 every week. Till we see a drop off in sales, you're saying? Mm-hmm. Do we have somewhere on the on the Notion funnel that it's going to be the price is going up?
Oh, no. On the thing that I created?
Yeah, because that will also give urgency for people to order it soon. We need to give them a reason to act now. So maybe we could add that phrase that the price is going up.
The launch team. No, not the launch team. Launch team, a reason to act now.
And we also still need to edit the manuscripts, because the manuscript's probably like 80% done, but we did some bare minimum stuff to get like the final draft of the first copy. But I think there is a couple paragraphs that Shanicia was working on with her chapter that didn't get edited, and then the chapters, we've got to update the chapter titles and the table of contents. Gotta find someone who could do some proofreading stuff. Maybe we should create a forum where we get people's feedback too.
On what?
Jack Canfield talked about having where they interviewed people and asked this chapter, on a scale from 1 to 10, how impactful was this chapter? And it's like a 7. And they're like, what would it take to get the number higher? And like, wow, like what would it take to get it to a 10? And then based on the feedback that they got, they like swapped out the stories, or they replaced stuff and then made it better. I was like, wow, that's genius. Getting feedback on our book. They could potentially be a Google form.
Okay. Is there anything else?
How do you think we could use our pre-launch team to help us define errors and mistakes? Because people are probably going to come back to us and show us all the errors that we made, and then that's going to be an indication that they have a gift.
You know what you could do?
What's that?
You could say thank you and send them a piece of isogenics.
That's so funny. Unrelated.
Good idea.
Here's a little goodie for you.
Yeah, maybe we can say thank you and give them a gift. I don't know about isogenics, but there's probably a gift, like maybe a digital gift we can give them. That'd be kind of neat.
We could give them a poster. You know, like Jump Cut did?
What if we gifted them with a digital copy of our Google Doc so that they can leave comments of where all the mistakes are?
Yeah, let's create an editing team out of our reviewers.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
They'd probably like that before to know that before they read it.
I did that with the website, and I found some of the best volunteers who are really gifted in editing when publishing like as is that we had, and people came and they're like, hey, this mistake, that mistake. It's like, wow, that's awesome. I'm glad that you caught that. Would you be interested in helping to edit? And they're like, yeah, that sounds good. And then they jump on and start editing stuff.
It's people who like to read books without mistakes. They freely edit.
They do. They really edit.
They send us back our copies with all the corrections in it before we went into the next printing.
Yeah.
And we had people who voluntarily.
And anyone who's on our pre-launch team, these are the same people that are already here to support us and encourage us, and they support what we're doing.
Right.
They see what we're doing. So I think Shanicia had a great suggestion to create an editing team from our pre-launch people.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That was a good suggestion. That's a genius, Shanicia.
And see if they purchased, is what we did, is if they purchased the book and then they edited it and sent us back all the editing, we sent them the next generation with the mistakes gone without charging them.
That's awesome. We could do that.
That was our
Are you
gift.
able to write this down? Please be taking notes, brother. We need these notes.
Because that
So
showed that we valued their corrections.
Yeah.
And we sent them another copy without all the other mistakes.
I love that. Thank you. So we want to create an editing team based on our pre-launch team, and anyone who gives us edits, we can give them a free copy of the edited version to show that we value their contribution. I love that. Thank you.
I was going to say how we're going to keep up with
also,
who did or who didn't.
Consider, well, with a list, consider, what was that one thing? There's another suggestion someone made. Oh, consider sending the Google Doc to whoever agrees to help with editing. So they can leave comments or suggestions.
The reason I asked is because we have a list of names. There are people that said yes, but it doesn't mean that they're going to give like written reviews or whatever. There's several options to leave reviews. And when people just leave the 5 stars, you don't see who left 5 stars. You only see people who did written reviews.
What do reviews have to do with what we're talking about? You lost me.
That's the pre-launch team. Those are the people that are actually reading the book and giving reviews and doing things like that. So I'm asking how are we keeping up with them?
Why do we need to keep up with who left a review?
How are we going to ask them to edit it if we don't know who read it?
No, we're talking about people who give edits, suggested edits, or told us where the mistakes and issues are. Those are the people we asked to edit. Did that answer your question? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's not based on, like, my Aunt Karen, who, whatever, slow reader or whatever, she reads a book and leaves a review. We're not going to go ask Karen and be like, hey, would you like to edit too? No. It's only when people try to correct things that you're doing, like this is a leadership lesson, when people correct things or they're saying your website's terrible or it's like your video's bad, chances are it's because they're better at editing websites and the Holy Spirit's impressing them to help because they see a gift, or they have a gift but they don't see it, and so they're judging based on their skill, which is higher than what we currently have collectively. So when they give like criticism, quote unquote, that's a lot of times an indication that that's actually a good thing for them to be involved in. But if they don't give us edits, like me, I'm not going to go out, like Kathy and I, we're not going to like read something and be like, hey, and just on our free time, like edit stuff, be like, oh, by the way, you had these mistakes. It's like, we're not going to go out our way to show people that.
Yes, add me to that list, because we are not going to do that.
Add you to what list? I don't understand.
The list of people who are not going to do that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, we don't have a list, but
Well, it's just, now it's a list.
if you want to make a list, go ahead. You're a list person.
On that thing, it says It's the launch, the Walks with the Army of Youth Pretty Link launch.
Yeah, the launch sales page.
Yeah, you should tell them to follow you too
On Instagram?
on Amazon.
Oh, we should.
Yeah.
We should definitely follow us on Amazon.
Mhm.
Genius, mama. I love that. Can you write that down, Carmen? Thank you, brother. So that'd be something that Shanicia would update on the sales page. Cool. Shanice, you did such a good job on that sales page. That's amazing.
Thank you.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. I mean, it's so cool. We got literally one link. We got that book link on anywhere in the world, and it just like, in so many ways, it's just everything is set up. And Kathy's been going at it with her list, and we're set. Like, this is amazing.
Oh, I already have some reviews. That's cool.
What? It's got reviews.
Did she create the launch? The Young.com/launch?
Yeah,
Which one did she create?
she built that website. Yeah, she built it by herself.
Donnie Hopper did it.
Johnny said she did it.
That's nice.
Johnny Hopper's, yeah.
It's wonderful.
All right.
She only gave 4 stars.
Yeah, that's what she told me, but she'd
What-
already done it, so.
What did she think about it?
I'd have to read her message again. But the reason she only gave it 4 is because she didn't finish reading the book.
What?
What? That is crazy.
I know.
That's not fair.
I know it.
So okay, that's a good problem to have. What do we do to help like overcome these solutions? The review.
The solutions.
I know, you
Yeah.
don't have to read the whole book.
The review is not necessarily
It's not for
about
them to
the
read.
book. It's about like content in general. We want to have like our friends and family that we're close with. We want to let them know it's like you're reviewing like the author and the contents in general, not specifically the book.
Yeah, because I sent to Sasha, and she was just like, yeah, I was getting ready to read the book this week. I'm just like, sister, you don't need to do that. Yeah, because she thinks that she had to read the entire thing.
So is that addressed? We need to address that in the sales page so that everybody sees it. Make it really bold.
I didn't put it in sales page, but I put it in the messages that I sent out to people.
What if we put it in both? Because the messages you put may not have, like, the messages Kathy sends may not have that exact thing. And then, so if we just systemize all of our communication, and we can include it also in the messages we send out.
She said I did something. I did not have time to read more than a few sentences, so review is kind of neutral. I gave him a 4. I'm sorry I didn't do it yesterday when I had more time to think and read. I wish I could have seen what other people said.
It is on the sales page. I just remembered.
Oh, it is? I heard someone say, which was really cool, that it was Leah from the Airbnb. I love what she said. She said, anything less than a 5 is a failure on our behalf. Please, before leaving a 5, reach out to us so we can know how to make this
Put
better.
that in
I could
there.
probably put that on there.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
I said we could probably put that on
Oh, I
Right?
thought you said you already
Mom,
put that on
would
there.
you be able to send the wording to me?
Yeah.
It might be in our chat together.
Well,
But
I'll
I
tell
thought that phrase was so spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I like
is.
that.
And like before leaving a review, like it's unacceptable or
Oh,
something.
it's on the
And on the
my
sales
phones are
page,
dead. I need to.
maybe this needs to be bigger because there's a part down here that says tips for reviewing, and it says you do not have to read the book. Leave a review
Yeah.
down here, but I'm trying to make it bigger.
Oh, here it is. We love returning happy guests. If your stay with us is a 5-star experience, you'll receive. Oh no, hold on. Oh, any
Copy
reviews
and
under
paste stuff.
5 stars are a failure for us. So please let us know how we can improve your stay.
Send it to me.
I'll
on
say before
Messenger.
review. It is on Messenger. That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it's
on
on
our
Messenger.
Messenger together. That's why I asked you to look at.
Let us know how we can what?
That
Improve.
is how we can.
I'm gonna send it here, and then I'm going to send it on AOF Family or something. It says any reviews under 5 stars are a failure for us. So before leaving a review, please let us know. What should we say? Please let us know how we can improve your stay, or please reach out to us.
Yeah, say please reach out to us so we could discuss it.
Discuss it.
So we could fix it in our book or something. So we could correct it.
So we can correct it, period?
Yeah.
Or correct your feedback?
No, correct the book.
So we can improve the book?
Yes.
The what? I know who.
Just correct your feedback.
Really something that you
Improve the book.
No, it's not correct the feedback. We don't
So,
want to say that.
should we say correct the book or improve the book?
Improve it.
Okay. So, any reviews under 5 stars are a failure for us. So please, so before leaving a review, please, before, or maybe I'll put please.
Please. Pretty please.
Pretty neat.
I know I said a lot. Any reviews under 5 stars are a failure for us. So please, before leaving a review, reach out to us so we can improve our book. Does that sound better?
No, say before leaving anything below a 5-star.
Anything less than 5 star?
Yeah. Reach out to us.
But if you say, what was the rest of that sentence?
It says, any reviews under 5 star are a failure for us. So please, before leaving anything less than 5 stars, reach out to us so we can improve our book.
I definitely like up until reach out to us.
Oh, so we can improve the book. Our book sounds weird to you?
Yes. Because
How
that
can you
means
say-
like everybody's going to go, well, I think you need to do this, and I think you need to do this, and I think
Well, that's good.
That's the implication that
That's
we're going
good.
to change to do
We
to
are.
get their 5-star.
We're gonna change our
Wait a
book.
minute. We're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to change people's ideas on their reviews.
What do you mean change
If
it?
Amazon finds out that we sent something like that out, they'll take us down.
I think it's fine for it's just friends and family. It's not a public statement. It's just like the closest
Alright.
people that we have, a handful of them
All right.
for the initial launch. So that is what it sounds like, because that is what we're doing.
Okay.
That's why we're creating a form to ask people on a scale 1 to 10, rate the chapters so we can improve the chapters.
Okay.
We're changing the book based on people's feedback.
Okay.
So other than that, it sounds fine to you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, I sent to an AOI family. I really like how she worded that. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So, Mom, you were saying something about Fiverr?
Yes, Fiverr says on here, it says, your order was completed. Orders are automatically completed if you don't request revisions or accept the delivery 3 days after receiving it. We hope you're pleased the delivery and would love to hear about your experience working with Gabriel's ebooks.
What did Gabriel say?
And then I was trying to understand how could it be delivered, because he gave several delivered things. Like he delivered this, he delivered that, but it wasn't the whole thing that was delivered. His deadlines.
And he said even if it's like a week after that,
It says May 10th.
So I don't get it. I don't know.
When's the last time we talked to him?
Did you see what the last thing he said? Okay, so then, I guess what we have.
It was completed on the 13th.
We have what you intend to work on next week. How are the different people able to play a role in this?
13, 14, 15, 16, 14.
So, what is it going to take for us to get to number 5 to bestseller
Should
before
I
the
say
end of
not
this
so
week?
satisfied?
When's our goal? Well, I don't think you should say anything on it yet, Mom. I want you to really be engaged here. The purpose of this is us to finish here.
Okay.
Thank you. What should be our goal for bestseller?
What do you mean by that? What's that mean?
When should we have the goal to get to bestseller by?
I don't know, but if you guys are setting a goal, I would have everybody send them in at the same time.
Yes,
On the
that's
same day.
what I'm talking about. That's what we were
Or if we did it on
attempting
the
to do.
18th.
All the people I told, I said by the end of today.
That's good.
So,
It's good. So you gave a deadline for the people you spoke to, and Kathy, did you give a deadline to the people you spoke to? So we want to have urgency.
Yeah, because I'd already given it to them for Friday. And so then I sent them a new link saying, but I didn't tell them it has to be done today. I did not.
Didn't you tell them for the 18th too? Or weren't they expecting the 18th?
I didn't tell anybody the 18th.
Oh, that's what it was on when they bought it.
Yeah.
you can do like a follow-up thing and say, hey, when is the students who think you'll be able to do it?
All right, we'll do.
And then if they don't say, just ask if they can get it done by whichever. Maybe the 18th. What's that, Wednesday?
That's Wednesday. Your days.
No, that's a
Wednesday.
good follow-up question.
Okay.
Okay.
And I didn't send it to any of the people on Messenger. I know Shanicia, you asked that for help on that. It's still an area that you need support to move forward. Because anyone's welcome to use my messenger to reach out to some of the people on the list, because I haven't gotten to any of them.
And another thing
Can you
too,
write that down? It's an area that we need support to move forward.
another thing too is the requirements that it has to be, they have to spend, I think $50 or something on Amazon to be able to leave a review. Because it's, one of my friends, she worked in ministry just a short while with me in the Bible studies, and she wanted to do it, but they gave her a message saying that she's not qualified to leave reviews.
Ask her if she has a parent that buys on Amazon.
I doubt it.
You doubt it? Or a sibling?
Probably assuming I can ask.
So that 99-cent thing is not accurate? What are we saying?
She's talking about something different.
Okay.
Amazon requires that you have a real Amazon account in order to leave a review. You can't just create a bunch of fake accounts or accounts that don't exist.
Oh, gotcha
So,
now. Okay.
anyone with an actual Amazon account who buys on there would work just fine.
Okay.
But
Well, that makes more sense then, because Rochelle said, I've never bought anything on Amazon.
so then she
Sorry, I'm willing to help, but sorry.
Yeah.
And I go, just because you haven't bought it, 99 cents, come on,
Yeah.
But now I see what you're saying.
It's a $50 minimum.
Okay.
Which is fine. It's okay.
Alrighty.
But yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
people still haven't bought on Amazon. It's like shocking.
They're under a rock.
They are under a rock.
There's a lot of people under a
So
rock.
do they have to buy it in order for them to leave a review?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they have to buy it in order to leave a review. I think I've seen leave a review stuff before. Yeah, before.
Are you sure about that?
Nick, I'm gonna go.
I've been able to leave reviews on things I haven't bought.
Okay.
And that's what James Malinchuk said.
Temper, do you need some pain cream on you?
No, I'm
Alright,
gonna go relax in
move
the chair.
Okay.
I gotta go potty too. So I'll probably be gone.
I don't remember, Cameron. If you didn't get it when we were talking, then I don't know what a lot has been said.
Alright. moving on. Number 3. It says Shanice will create the speaker page, about page, content hub, and lead magnets of the funnel hub so we can position Enoch as a business coach and book speaking engagements consistently by May 25th, 2022. You know, my brother Denzel was working on the clarity call funnel over the week. Sometime last week, so that's some progress.
Thanks for coming down, man. That is progress. He got some copy for the clarity call, and Denzel and I sat on, I think, 3, maybe 2 clarity calls. Clarity calls, strategy calls with those people. We were just on one earlier today.
That's so weird.
I think it was great. Oh, Denzel's here.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, welcome, Denzel.
Well, I said the ending when we were walking out the door. Richard's like, what just happened?
I didn't feel like it was weird. I thought it went great.
I didn't see the whole thing, but I believe you.
I'm just referring to the end of it. The part that you saw.
Okay.
But so we got some good progress there. Carmen said it's his weekly win to get a simple clarity call funnel up. Yeah! Super, Denzel and I are stoked to do some clarity calls for our Dream Who, figure out the problems, what they got. Yep. It's gonna be wonderful.
So that's really good. And another thing was that this week? When I reached out to that one lady. I don't even know. But if that was this week, I reached out to a lady. Her name is Lynn. She has a event coming up where we're able to put our offers in, like a premium offer and then a standard offer. So that's a thing.
Which we're gonna talk about that today, right?
Yes.
That's an area you need support.
Yes. And I also
Shanice wants to give away our Calling to Career Academy to a bunch of people.
To who?
Just a bunch of strangers.
Absolutely.
At this event.
Yeah.
What event?
And it's not giving away
Isogenics
these.
No, it's a bundle
No.
business. It was just some strategic partner event that we saw. We signed up. They're like, give us your offers, give us your offers, give us your $100 offers. And then she's like, here's $1,000. Boom! And I was like, wait, what?
That's not how it happened.
It's like, whatever happened to Bible Financial Secrets?
I told you what my strategy was.
I know. I'm just talking to Denzel. That's what happened.
Whatever.
It went down like
I
that.
remember
If
what
you're
our
gonna talk to
conversation was.
Denzel, then you gotta say it right. You
That's
gotta give context. To
that
Denzel.
is my context. That's the only
There was
context
a
I know.
standard one that you could give for something that's like
Free.
$100.
No, it was free.
The standard could be $100 or under. Oh no, $50 and under to free. That's the standard.
Yeah,
And
the
then
one.
everything else is premium.
So which is $100, which is Bible
And
Financial
above.
Secrets.
What type of
I thought
event is
Bible
it?
Financial Secrets was free. I didn't even think about it.
It's not free.
I know that.
I don't know what kind of event it is.
Neither
She's
do I.
basically gets a bunch of businesses together to give paid stuff for free.
It's
What's the
not
value
for
of
free.
that?
She gets people to purchase your stuff.
So people are buying our stuff for like 50
That's
cents
not-
or something.
that's-
I don't know.
He does not
I don't
know.
understand. I read the
It's a
sales
bundle
page.
event. You get all of your bundles and you market it to like different people in her audience.
We're gonna get a
So it's
bunch
like-
of cheapo people on our list.
And it's like if you have $1,000 thing, somebody that's interested in your thing, they get your thing for $1,000. Whatever your price is.
What are
that's
they
what
paying?
get it.
So
$300?
what is the free thing about?
That's just if you have a free thing. If you have a free offer, it's
Then
whatever you
all
have.
the freeple people at
But-
the event who don't want to pay anything, they're
That's
gonna
why I
get.
didn't give anything for free.
They're gonna give like some like cheap products for free.
I gave a subscription, which was directions from God. That was my strategy in my mind.
Wait,
It's like,
you gave the subscription to people too?
yeah, I sure did. And you told me don't give that, but I already did.
I don't even remember saying don't give it.
Read the messages, brother.
Oh, read the messages? Okay. I
And
was-
then I give content career because I'm just like, we don't want to attract cheapo people and freepo people.
But how much
That's
are they
why I
paying?
did it.
She said
Like
they pay what
premium
they
is
pay.
like 5K or more, so anything under 5,000 is cheapo folk.
Facts.
Facts.
Okay, what did you want me to give? You complained that I gave $1,000, and you're talking about.
I just want to know what the value exchange is. What is the partnership?
The value exchange is she has a bunch of traffic because an offer like that is like you get all this paid stuff for less, like at a discount. So it's like the Groupon kind of effect where a whole bunch of people want coupon.
Cheap stuff.
Yeah, and so because they're getting it cheaper than what it's worth, then a bunch of traffic.
They're buying a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so then it floods in new people to our offers, and if they like what we do, then they could.
I think that's what it is.
They could send our value ladder.
That's the main thing about it. It's
she's giving us. Yeah.
And I think you said that she probably knew it or she probably made it up. So she doesn't know about like high ticket and
what
stuff
does she
like
do?
that.
I don't know if she knows about high ticket. She she probably does. Whether she has high ticket, I don't know, but.
And we shall go through the stuff tonight. Neither of us are really clear. So
we've never heard of a bundle business bundle
That's just
event.
That's a new concept. Okay.
It's a new concept to me. I've never heard of it.
That got done this week, and I did some other follow-up.
Which I think is progress. I'm glad we got on the list.
Some strategic partners, and reached out to some of them.
There's another lady from Shanicia joined a bunch. Conrad, are you writing this stuff down? What's going on? Katharina, are you in a place that you can take notes now?
Like, no.
Did Katharina leave?
I'm here. I can take notes.
Oh, thank you so much.
But you guys are talking so much, I don't...
I get it.
Like...
I get it. Things are going to be more clear. We're on 3.1.1. We're looking at Shanicia's progress. Did you join speaker groups this week?
I don't think I joined any new ones this week. I did manuscript stuff mostly and follow-ups.
How many strategic partners did you find from those groups?
Like 3 or 4.
That we like opted into their stuff? Can you write that down? Shanicia opted into 4 strategic partners forums for speaking and stuff.
And
the business bundle.
4 different what?
Strategic partner forums. You can't go faster than what she's typing. Don't be looking at me like that.
I did not say anything.
You said and.
And then I paused.
Thank you for pausing. Having mercy upon our scribe. Did you get the business bundle event?
Did I get the what?
The business bundle event.
And the business bundle event.
That was
What
one.
about the
That
business
was
bundle?
that was one of the 4 forums. A second forum was on a high ticket, like premium VIP days. They sell VIP days for like premium prices.
Anyways,
I didn't hear what you said.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. What else did you do?
Are we done with all the events and things?
I don't know. As long as she's able to take notes of this stuff.
What else did I do? I
Yeah.
followed up with some old, well, not old, Stephanie's not old, but I told them about the book and they're just like, they want to help with it. So Stephanie would like to help us promote the book because she knows people in the valley and the Tri-Cities.
Stephanie's Diana's friend. She's the marketing director,
I said
manager.
that like everyone knew who Stephanie was.
No, almost no one knows who
Yeah.
Stephanie is.
Yeah, so Stephanie Herbert, she helped with the event that Enoch spoke at the women, what is it?
She did all the
What are the
promotion on
influence?
Facebook for the Roxy. She may be down with isogenics. Financially, she's not very motivated because her husband's like retired or whatever, but she loves marketing. She wants to help us find events and find people to come to our health meetings. She helped with Norman before, and so she has skills like that, and she's really connected in the area.
Right.
Been in marketing for decades.
Writing a review, is that what you said?
Is she writing reviews?
What about Stephanie?
What?
Like, why did you follow up with Stephanie Herbert for?
Because she's good with marketing and stuff and finding strategic partners too, because she knows a lot of people. She's connected. So I talked to her and she wants to help promote the book, but she said I can ask her whatever I want. We're supposed to talk on the phone or meet up or something.
She's so eager.
And she's local.
She's
And
local.
So the more we can connect her in with the local stuff that we're doing too.
She wants to serve the
but I
Lord.
think Enoch is ahead of me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just said she wants to help get people to our health meetings.
Yeah, she said that on Saturday. Because that's what
On
she...
Saturday when you
Yeah,
spoke there?
when I sat next to her.
Oh.
That's what she helped Norman and I. We went to My Pizza and we talked about how to share cooking classes and stuff.
Oh, because she one of the people, I was just like, oh, I know some people that know some people. So she can help get to the isogenic stuff. Anyway, so I did that. I think she'll be down.
I know her products could transform her life.
Yeah. And I reached out to Sam again. And he wants to talk. Well, he said that before, but he kind of fell off. But now he wants to talk again after GC.
When is GC? July?
That's a
August?
great question. I don't know. I think it's July.
Alrighty
So,
What is GC?
General conference session. It's like this massive multi-thousand person annual event. It's like the biggest Adventist event for all the corporate people.
So yeah, that's about the progress that I made this week with that. Because
So-
the focus was a lot on the book, so.
Who's going to send her the flyer, the digital flyer?
I can.
Because somebody needs.
I plan to talk to her anyway, so.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And then
It's gonna be so good.
confidence. Put a 6 right there.
So excited. We got a lot done with the strategic partners.
Yeah, because everything ties in with it.
It does.
So,
So we have a 6 there.
but on my part, you know.
Oh, and another thing that was progress, Katharina, Denzel and I, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how clear do you think we are as far as the outline for what we say on the strategy calls? Type of questions.
6?
Yeah, I'd say about 6 or 7, somewhere around there. So, before this week, we were probably at like a 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we made a lot of progress there.
First God.
Recognize.
Gaining clarity.
Yep.
Clarity.
Good job, y'all.
Clarity for the strategy call script.
Hasn't changed it, so maybe she didn't catch
I
it.
told her confidence. She got it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're great. This is great.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
And so,
This is splendid.
my number one. Wait a minute. It's not the right one. My number one greatest problem
Oh, it's been like
is.
2 weeks since we've spoken.
We did a debriefing last Monday, but you were gone. Yes.
But like since I've spoken.
One
yeah,
moment.
this is
I forgot
helpful.
what I wrote.
So I've been out of the loop.
Uh huh.
What's going on? I'm anxious to share something else too, but it's not related to strategic partners.
Oh, I guess I said to work out the kinks in the pipeline because I had it on there to because we have like the speaker page to do, we have a questionnaire to do,
King pipes.
and the schedule funnel and things, and then I had to update the pipeline process, which I have not done as yet. So work out the kinks in the pipeline. Have to do that.
That sounds good.
Yes,
Sounds-
indeed.
Important.
And yeah. What else did I say? I need support. That was unrelated. I guess this is the time to say that, huh? Oh,
What do you need support on?
where did I write everything? It was for. We did a video recorded for Rebecca to show her how to go through the content fries pipeline.
Oh, Katharina, what did you figure out with Rebecca and the Content Fries pipeline?
That she's just gonna create a video for it.
That Shanicia was. Did you just say Shanicia was?
That she was.
Yeah, that Shanicia was going to create a video explaining the pipeline.
Oh, so you didn't talk to her. And Shanicia, you're saying that you're going to create a video?
That's what I said initially.
I talked to her. I asked her
But you said
if
no.
she knew about the pipeline.
She knows about it. She's asking how to use it.
Okay.
That's what I was going to actually say, Katharina.
Yeah, I thought you were doing that, Katharina.
No, I never agreed to that.
You did. You agreed to teaching Rebecca how to do that.
To teaching Rebecca how to use the pipeline?
Correct.
When?
In our conversation, it was a one-on-one.
Oh, never mind. Because I remember when I reached out to Rebecca to ask her about the, to ask her to update her MKRs, you suggested that we can do a video, and I was just like, I would do it. And then you said ask Katharina. In our last one.
And Rebecca said Shnesia's gonna do it. I don't think I've said yes to creating a video on just one.
I didn't say you said yes to creating video. You said yes to teaching her how to do that because you were helping her with the quote card team.
But that was one area.
So you're saying you need support with that?
Yeah, because I wasn't going to record it, but I guess I can.
You said you weren't planning on recording it?
The last time we spoke, you said Katharina could do it. Because I don't know if you guys had a different conversation.
We did have a different conversation. She said she'd do that, but now she doesn't remember.
Well, that's okay. I can, because you were telling me I can use Zoom if that's more comfortable to do it.
Okay.
And then, what did I have here? I had, for Denzel and Carmen to keep working on the funnel this week. I'll get that.
The clarity call funnel?
Yeah, you guys have been doing great with that, so just to keep up with that. And then for Enoch, for you and I to go through the event stuff for Lynn before Wednesday.
Which we already covered that.
Yes. And,
Katharina, are you getting all this?
About the last one.
with the bundle event.
Where she needs support?
What was the last
Maybe
thing?
you and Enoch are gonna do.
Go through the documents for the bundle event.
It should already be on here.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I was just reading the things that I had.
Can you skip whatever we already covered for time's sake?
It's written down though. Okay. And then I had on here for Kamran to put a minimum viable speaker request form on there, and then we can optimize it when all this other stuff is out of the way.
That's fascinating.
What's fascinating?
Just doing a minimum viable speaker request form.
Yeah, just use the questions that we already have, and then once you guys get the book and everything situated, the dust settles with that, we can focus on finishing the questionnaire and the other stuff.
What do we need to situate with the book?
I'm just saying we've been working on that a lot for the past few weeks, so we haven't made any progress with the speaker request form or the questionnaire.
I
so I'm saying,
guess
like,
the part that was throwing me off the most is when you said when you guys, and you said when you guys get things settled with the book. So I was just wondering what you guys, like what all of us, just sounds like you weren't involved with that. Or like you're waiting on us to do something.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I said that. But yeah, just I was saying when the dust settles with that, we can focus on it. Because I know you guys are doing, maybe that's what I was going to say. Because you guys are doing a clarity call thing, and then
it doesn't have to do with the book. Oh, yeah, it does. With getting the website. We get the website on there.
Yeah, so
we can have a website if we choose a domain name, and then if we choose a domain name, And we could just wire it to the calendar hero calendar temporarily as we wait for the funnel. And that way it could go in the book. Oh, we already published a book.
I guess so.
I wonder what the resource page looks like.
Indeed.
Nope.
I did a thing, okay? Alright.
Nope, not okay. I don't know what you just said.
I said I did a thing
Oh, I don't know what thing.
with the resource page.
To team.
You said you wonder what it looks like. Never mind.
So the choose the domain name. Are we gonna do that or not? Like,
Yes, please. We
who's gonna
gotta
do that?
we gotta choose a domain
Who's
name.
responsible for that?
What is the domain for?
Clarity Call.
Oh,
Clarity Calls. Strategies. One that we could use for 10 years from now.
so who can be
I don't know what
responsible for
you're
that?
Denzel? How do you feel about choosing a name?
For the
A domain name for the Clarity Calls?
I feel good.
Okay. Yeah, Denzel's looking at a handful of them. Maybe he could help with that. And one we could use for like 5-10 years, and it's evergreen. It's not offer specific.
For the okay, clear concept.
Good ideas. Okay. Is there anything else that you didn't get, Katharina?
We're getting some good actual
Alright.
stuff.
Denzel.
Denzel will work with Enoch and Deborah to say yes to every question of the level 2 leadership quiz so we can create Instagram outros, a proofreading system, 240 master slides, 3 videos a week per platform, and 50 content fries by May 25th, 2022.
What's your progress on that?
Progress on that? I would say the progress on that, I would believe that it remains a 3
What specific progress did we make this week?
this week. I don't think we made any progress this week.
We started
I
posting
worked
on.
with 9 quotables. Not part of it.
What'd you say, Sister Tina?
I said I wordsmith 9 quotables.
Okay.
Sure
Thank you,
did.
Katharina.
Yeah, that's progress.
Didn't you work with Sherry on the slides too?
Yes.
You did that too.
You were able to help her get a breakthrough and help her to transition from discouragement.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good.
That's really huge.
And we started posting on, I know it's TikTok, and I can't remember the other platform, but it's twice now.
We
Yeah.
started.
At least twice.
We doubled our content production on TikTok and something else.
Yes,
does that
so
mean?
those were.
Oh, we
scheduled
posted
this
on
week.
LinkedIn. What does what mean?
That, yeah, we started posting on LinkedIn, but that was
She
this
said
week.
we started, and then you said we doubled.
It's the
She said
same
she
thing.
started doing 2 times a week.
And he just said
Oh,
double.
publishing twice a
Yeah,
week
and we were
Started
once
this
a week.
on
Yes.
Twitter. I mean on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yes, that's one of the platforms that we started doing that on.
And started posting on LinkedIn.
I guess
No,
that wasn't.
That wasn't this week.
There was a second platform, but Janicia forgot which one it was.
Yeah, it might have been Instagram.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, so that happened. And,
Do we decide to post anything as it relates to the book release?
We haven't posted anything with the book. We're just doing friends and family. But we should think about some photos or content that we can publish about the book to drive traffic to it. Or whatever that looks like.
Whatever that looks like.
We should definitely consider doing an outro too. And a book funnel.
Mm.
What's an outro?
Outro is a video. It's like an ad. You like see a YouTube video, and then it like cuts. It says, "Hey, if you like this video, I think you'll love this new book that's coming out. Go to get your free copy. Just pay for shipping. iwantamentor.com. Boom. And I'd love to ship it to you. Just tell us where to send it." And it talks about how to maximize your relationships and stuff like that. It's just like 10. It's like 30 to 60 seconds.
Nice.
Who's gonna do that? Should I put your name down, Edie?
Yeah.
There was something that you guys were supposed to record too, right?
Yeah. Denzel is gonna help with creating content now.
Wow.
That's something that's new.
Well done.
That is new.
As of today.
Sounds like it's new to you too.
It's a new release.
So what's he gonna do?
Fresh out
He's
the
gonna
press.
join us when we're creating outlines and slides and stuff, presentations.
Well, that's neat. Well, praise the Lord for that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Denzel, what is your number one biggest problem
Can I share why I need support?
for this mission?
Sure.
Yes, for this mission.
Express yourself.
Katharina, I could use your support to help orientate Denzel on some of the resources that we use for making presentations.
Orientator.
Like the schedule, Enix talks and speeches, sloppy list, questions. A lot of it's on the job training, but we're gonna be showing him some stuff. How to catch him up to speed. He's in a, yeah. Is that something you'd be willing to help with?
Yeah.
Right on. Thank you. We made a lot of progress there. That's cool.
Did
Oh.
we state what you about to say?
We're getting a lot of comments, like really good comments, on the microblogs that we pumped out. People are reading the microblogs and they're really eating it up. Like
Yeah.
Kalima and Ben Williams and Rebecca Hansen and a few other people are really enjoying it. Scott Cook. There's some people who are getting really excited that we're teaching Bible business, Bible finance content.
That's good.
That is good.
Need to scare some of them a little bit. Not scare.
Ruffle the feathers.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Shanice, you were talking about the biggest problem?
Yeah. What's your number one biggest problem that you're currently facing, such that by solving it would make the greatest difference in moving the mission forward?
I think my greatest, I think it's doing one-on-ones. Keeping up with you guys and what you guys are contributing to Content Fries. Yeah, really, I guess understanding the Content Fries lingo a little bit better.
I do remember you saying that.
That would help. At least on a fundamental level, where I'm just able to understand what you guys are doing. I think that would help. I mean, I think that's number one problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you need support with that or with anything else?
Support. I don't know. How do you guys think you guys can support?
I could use your support by asking people during the week, what's your number one greatest problem? If you ask Shanice, what's your number one greatest problem with the content fries? You ask Katharina, what's your number one greatest problem with content fries? Kamran, and then myself. If you got our number one greatest problem, if you know what that is each week, then when we come to on Monday, you could just take the summary or the synthesis of what everybody said their biggest problem was, and you just kind of share what you see based on that. Where's our bottleneck?
Where's our bottleneck? Okay.
That would help me and I believe us a lot.
Okay. Cool.
That question is valuable when asked weekly. And if we go through each one individually during this time, then it prolongs it.
Hey, what would you say your confidence is?
Say 2013, 14?
What? What
Today's
did you
the
just
14th,
say?
right?
Oh, no, today's the 16th. I thought you said a 20 or 13 or 14 out of 10?
Today's the 16th?
Yes.
Yeah, man, time flies.
Yeah, man.
We're over halfway through the month.
I would say 6. Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Alright. Is there anything else for this one? Miss Deborah?
Yeah?
You do yours, please?
You want me to do mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine says where is it?
Number 5.
Is it number 5? We haven't gotten any further in there. It says Deborah will work with Denzel, Kathy, and Katharina to explain and have intentionally practice the 3 forces of destiny, including the 7 elements in the guiding course as part of the G part in God's plan, so we can lift the leadership limits of each person by May 25th, 2022. And I think we all have been working on it all week long, or all month long. I don't know if we got through it all, but we have been working on it.
And what did you do this week towards it?
Huh?
I know. And this over the past 7 days, what progress have you made? I know you guys are in Florida, but you did keep up with your one-on-ones when you came back.
I don't think I've done a one-on-one since I came back.
You didn't do Sister Kathy's on Friday?
Huh?
Did you do Sister Kathy's on Friday?
You keep cutting out. Did I do mine on Friday? Is that what you said?
Sister Kathy.
Kathy's? No, I don't think so.
Deborah, we did.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah, we did. Denzel wasn't there, huh?
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did that, and you were working on it, weren't you?
I'm still working on
Oh,
my...
no. You didn't know how to access it, but you were working on I forgot what you were working on.
the homework assignment.
Yeah, but you didn't know how to access that, what we're talking about right here. Right?
I don't understand your question, because I was listening to the homework assignment, and I finished listening to that on Friday.
What was that?
Listening to
Oh
Tony?
yeah, you listened to the video and
Yes.
we needed to do the worksheet. I
Right,
did the same thing, yeah. But it's a worksheet that we needed to do.
right.
But you didn't know how to access that, and I got you set up on that.
That's
And then
good.
Denzel's way past G. And Katharina, how far are you?
I haven't made progress this last week.
Oh,
How
yeah,
far are
I
you though?
didn't get that.
That's what
So, what if
Cold cards.
we said, and then this is our last week, right? Or do we still have another week?
We have 8 days. We're 8 days away from the monthly.
What if, can we commit to work on it this week, everybody? Can I get a commitment from you guys?
Is that where you need
I'd
support?
like to, yeah.
Can I get a commitment from you though? I'd like to too, but we need to like set aside some time.
I'll work on it.
Let's get an MKR from everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you can write that down as support. Get MKRs from everybody on the team. You mean like the coaches? Or everybody?
Yeah,
Not everybody
no, we
has.
need to turn to coaches.
Okay, yeah, that's probably area for support. And another thing, before we move on to that, progress.
Coaches.
Katharina, there was, when was it? Was it Friday night? She went through that process with me. And until she got to the end of it and I realized that that's what she did. So she's been, you know,
Yeah.
using the framework and
Good.
things.
Amen.
So that's
Implementing.
major progress.
That is.
Hey, Mom.
Way to go.
Yeah.
And
That was fun.
it sounds like you not only did it with Shanice, you did it with Sherry too. You're going at it this week.
I feel like I encourage people.
You're just turning people around.
So that's really good.
Okay, and I've been working with the team to advance in their leadership level assessment quiz. Everybody's making improvements there. That's for sure. It's been nice too.
Praise God.
And then let's see. Yeah. So
Okay. Well, what would you say your number is then? In progress. What number would you give it?
I would say 4.
Okay,
Cool.
that's good.
And in the confidence, I
Yeah.
think I would say an 8.
An 8?
I think we all could go really far this week, but we would have to make it a definite thing that we work toward to do that.
Focus on it? Okay.
And I'm proud of you, Tina. Katharina.
Can
And
you, Katharina, can you put me down to do the Quizlets? What's
Oh, yeah, that's
the
the
quotables for
Yep, that'd be super
the
cool.
quote cards?
Wait, Quizlet, your
The
flashcards.
Yeah, flashcards.
The flashcards for Quizlet for the Get Understanding Day 3. The summary card things. He actually has a summary card PDF too, just so you know.
Oh, that's something that I
Yeah.
did too this
It's
week.
gonna make it easier. I wonder, should I just
I
use his?
Yeah, if his worked, then
Use it?
perhaps, yeah.
what are you saying, Katharina?
I was just saying that that's one thing that I did this week, this last week too. Like I started using Quizlet. I made an account and I put some affirmations on there, and it was nice,
That's really good.
really nice.
Yeah, it's very helpful. Easy to review within seconds.
Yup.
Praise God.
Okay. And so, Ms. Deborah, what do you see as your number one biggest problem that you're currently facing?
Me?
Yes.
I think my biggest number one problem is consistency in appointments.
On your behalf?
No. On everybody's.
Are you saying this week or just period? Because this week we've been out of town and our schedule's been haywire. So that's
Yeah,
understandable.
I would say period because they get changed and then we don't have the meetings sometimes, and then sometimes they don't even get changed. We just don't have the meetings on. Just I don't know. I would just say suiting up and showing up. Let's have the battle.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
But I know that I'm not leading them to do that.
Right on, Mom. Way to take ownership.
Did would this be a good time? I would like to make a suggestion for something. I know we're not on Enoch, but I would like to support Enoch in his speaking endeavors. Yeah, I want to support him in his speaking endeavors, and also
In what way?
like in the way in which, how should I say it? I know Jeff. I know you have some like assignments for him,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you said that you wanted to be you said you want to be Myron's #1 student.
Yeah.
So
Do those
maybe
assignments.
I think that's connected.
I agree.
Like we were talking about some things earlier that I don't know if you would be interested in, but just creating a focus for those things.
Yes.
I didn't get I don't really know what you're talking about.
All right, so Enoch desires to develop his speaking and communication skills. That's one of the reasons why he that's why he's in the inner circle. And so I was saying I wanted to support him in doing that, because the quicker, the faster, the more he's able to focus on that, the better he will become in pursuing his goals, and the better we as a team are able to grow.
I agree.
That's why he's going to help. That's one of the reasons why he's going to help us with creating content, Katharina.
Okay.
Well,
But-
praise the Lord.
But also
That's awesome.
there's a lot of database things filtered through some notes of people who are taking and modeling how they're speaking and what we can do that I could use help with, that I've been backed up and neglecting for like 3 months.
Yeah, definitely want to get that out, to focus on that, because I see that since you're in the inner circle,
You're a new man now.
huh?
I said you're a new man now.
Yeah, he's surrounded with because he's in a new environment. That environment
Elevate him.
it's there to elevate him in his endeavors. And so we want to be able to support him, or at least I want to be able to support him in making that possible.
I have no words. That's really nice. Okay, I have no more words than that. Okay, well, praise the Lord.
What was that, Mom?
I was just saying it's almost time for worship.
Okay. Yeah.
What are we going to do if we're not done with this?
We'll been at it for almost 2 hours, so.
Yeah.
We're almost done with the last one.
Yeah. Alright, well, Sister Kathy, just going through the time.
Kathy will see if cash flow banking and HELOC are compatible with or
Competing.
competing. Thank you.
You're
Compete
welcome.
with or complementing each other by studying the number of lessons in cash flow course and HELOC training using the Wayback Machine page, so we can know if we qualify for HELOC or cash flow and could afford to move into the country by May 25th, 2022.
Was that Wayback Machine in there that whole time? Or was that added in there?
It's been there for weeks.
What? What does a Wayback Machine have to do with the HELOC training?
The HELOC training is not on the HELOC website anymore. They updated their website.
Is that where we've been watching them from?
No, you haven't watched any HELOC trainings yet this month.
Did we do it last month?
No. If you watched any of them, that would have been in December.
Okay.
And so the Wayback Machine. Hold on, let me write that down. What would we look under the Wayback Machine? Would we look for HELOC training?
The replaceyourmortgage.com.
What?
The replaceyourmortgage.com.
Is it the?
No, it's just replaceyourmortgage.com. I looked and I couldn't find it on the Wayback Machine.
Okay. Right.
Got it. What progress have we made this week?
None. So we're 3. No progress this week.
Did you work on it at all? Okay.
And confidence.
So one of the objectives, Kathy, is to find out, to figure out how many number of lessons are there to go through and to measure, just to count them.
Right.
So what's been does that sound difficult for you to look at the lessons or to count the lessons so that there's like a measurable goal?
Doesn't sound like it would be difficult, but I didn't do it.
Okay,
So
that makes sense. I know that you did a lot of inviting and follow up
that's
and
what I worked on.
helping on other stuff, so it's all good.
So I made no progress on this, and my confidence is no longer a 10. In 8 days, I think the confidence is a 3.
Okay.
Does updated and the individual monthly mission count?
It was progress, yeah. That's progress, updating it.
So it got a little clearer this week.
That's very good.
Okay, so what's your number one biggest problem then that you're currently facing? Such that by solving would make the greatest difference in moving your mission forward.
I don't know what lessons I'm supposed to be counting.
Do you know how to access a cash flow course?
I thought I did. I was on there once, but
You thought you did, and then what lessened your thoughts about that?
I seem to have lost my link that I never got back on where the
It's linked
lessons
now.
were.
Does that help?
Yeah, that will help.
Okay.
Now I can go in and count them this week.
Okay.
So is that still your number one biggest problem?
No, now I know where to go find them. I can count them.
And keep in mind, the number is not to find out how many lessons are in the course.
Yeah.
The number is to find out how many lessons you want to go through with you, Mom, and Sherry by May 25th. That's what the number is for.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So I don't expect you to go through the whole course. The time frame, it's who will do how much of what by when. So by this time frame, how many lessons you want to go through. Does that make sense? And that would be the objective.
And we do have this Thursday, so before the monthly on next Wednesday.
Okay.
So,
Even if it's one lesson or two or something,
all right.
that's what the number is there for.
Thank you.
And where do you support this week? Sister Kathy?
With Deborah and Sherry helping to go through the cash flow courses.
Don't you need my support to transfer the Mint transactions to Tiller?
That's right. I keep forgetting that.
Well, can you do it to
What?
remember?
I want to do that with the bank.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Because fixing the bank doesn't change any of the previous transactions, it only changes the future transactions. Great question. So from the day we started Tiller to the day we fix the bank, all those transactions we have to get from Mint.
Okay.
Katharina, were you wanting to say something?
I was just gonna say I'm taking notes of I was trying to start with
Oh, you weren't taking notes? Okay.
No, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Next time when you do that, are you able to let us know, like, when you stop taking notes? Or is this, like, the soonest that you had available to let us know that you stopped taking notes?
I posted like a minute earlier, but maybe. But,
okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's more difficult than other times. And
Okay, well, if it was just a minute difference and you didn't miss much within that minute.
Okay.
well, I didn't get anything that Kathy, Sister Kathy is gonna work
That's
on.
completely fine.
Okay.
Stop whenever
I
you
have
want
something about counting lessons.
Yeah, makes sense. Did you go over the biggest problem? And where she needs support?
Yeah.
Seemed like we had a list of things. I was asking you guys to make a list of the stepping stones before we went to Florida, but it didn't look like you guys wrote down the stepping stones.
That's right. They did not get written down.
It's unfortunate. So then basically that whole conversation we had was almost a waste of time because we don't have any records of what was said. You forgot several things where you needed mine and Mom's help with, and the only thing I remember from the conversation was the transactions. It's interesting. But we could live and learn. An area that I need Denzel's support, something that you said that you would help with, is to both you and I work with Kathy to help her to know how to break things down, like have stepping stones. Being able to take chunks. Right now Kathy has like over chunked certain things that she has to do and they sound stressful, but when we're able to chunk them down to smaller pieces, then it's not as stressful and we can make progress. Because right now I think as long as it's over chunked, it just sounds intense and it's big, and then procrastinated and nothing really gets done. But once it's smaller, then it gets really clear.
I'll be willing to help.
Thanks, brother. And I'm willing to help too. I want to continue to do that during our one-on-ones.
Thank you.
We'll figure it together.
Alright. I think it's probably best if we close here.
Sounds good.
So, whenever you guys have a chance, you can write down your weekly wins for those who have not as yet. And just keep an eye on those and keep praying. And we also have the live cast coming up, so pray for that. And
Hey, is there any way you guys could send your weekly wins on AOI headquarters?
that's an idea.
That way we could all see them together and hold each other accountable if we haven't seen them. I don't have any weekly wins right now, so anyone's welcome to remind me if they want to. Carmen has some.
Okay.
Cool. One weekly win is to get to bestseller this week.
Alright. Well, who'd like to pray to close us?
I can pray.
Thank you.
Dear Father in heaven, thank you very much for giving us a family that prays together and stays together. We pray that you will bless our efforts, help us to be led and directed by you. Please teach us how we could draw closer and closer to you. Thank you, Father, for your love and for your tender care. We pray that you will give us wisdom to know what we can fix and how we can move forward and reflect your character fully. We love you and we want to serve you with all our heart and our life. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks everybody for your help.